Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but first we're going to make the case on why you should not buy a Tesla right now because of some things that could be on the horizon. So we'll talk about some of those reasons, plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. But let's get to the first reason, right? So Model 3, Model Y, S, and X, of course, if you're looking for the best inventory discounts that are out there, definitely head on over to waitingfortesla.com. You can see Tesla is still having inventory discounts that are out there, but we'll talk about inventory levels because it does seem like this end of month, end of quarter sale or clearance or discount really has done a good job of clearing out inventory. So the first reason, pretty an obvious one, if you've been following the channel or even following Tesla, you know that there is a newer Model 3 Highland that is potentially coming out. That could be in the first quarter of next year. That's what some of the rumors are saying, like quarter one or quarter two for this specific Model 3 Highland. I know some of you out there might be interested in the Model Y refresh, but I personally think, of course, we have no idea when the Model Y refresh is actually going to be coming out, but I personally think it's going to be 1 year after the Model 3 Highland refresh. So if the Model 3 Highland refresh comes out quarter one or quarter two of 2024, then Model Y will most likely be another year after that. That's my best guess for that. So really that is like one of the biggest reasons if you're looking to buy a Model 3, why you'll want to hold off on that. Unless you like a good deal, unless you like these big discounts that you've seen on the screen. Of course, you can get an even better deal by using a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, to get an extra $500 off plus 3 months a minimum of full self-driving. We talked about yesterday how it seems like Tesla is extending that in the very near future. But the next idea or the next reason why people would want to wait is because of the new model year changeover. 2024 VIN vehicles are about to arrive. Of course, there's really no official change or any sort of feature change or upgrades, but just another year. If you basically buy a 2023 model year now, it could be seen as a 1-year-old vehicle, especially when the 2024 Model 3, Model Y, S, and X's start to trickle in these next few months. So you might be wondering, when does that actually happen? Well, traditionally, it's been anywhere from October all the way through December at its earliest. And of course, as we get into the new year, it will always be there. But here's a thread. Of course, you can go on Tesla Motors Club to also find that same information. But you can see some people posting, no one has really received a 2024 VIN yet, but it might be coming in the near future. Most likely going to be November or December. But in the past, historically, we have seen some next model year production vehicles trickle in on that October timeframe. And so that could be the reason why Tesla has amped up the clearance deals for Model S and Model X. Now there seems to be even more discounted inventory out there. Of course, couple it with a Tesla referral code to get an extra $500 off, like the one down below in the description. The next thing were kind of not necessarily for why you would want to buy or wait and buy a Tesla later on, but interest rates could go up in the near future. Well, most likely it will, because right now, if you go through Tesla financing, it's 6.34% for 72 months. And this was lower, but not that much longer ago. Like I want to say like a month or two ago, it was as low as 5.84%. So that could be the case. Like if you wait for that better deal or discount or newer product, most likely interest rates are going to be at a higher level at that time frame. So just be aware of that if you're looking for that. But the biggest reason on why I have been telling people, if you do not need a vehicle now, if you do not need to buy a Tesla, if you do not need a vehicle to drive around to work or anything like that, or your vehicle, whatever you have right now, works perfectly fine. Of course, it's a different story if your vehicle now has a big maintenance bill or you need to sell it or anything like that. But the biggest reason why someone should wait, because it, just like how there was a quarter end rush at this month with discounts, inventory, and things like that, December is going to be the next biggest time with all the different incentives, because Tesla has got to hit a big number for deliveries and sales by the end of this year. I think they were guiding about 1.8 million vehicles. So here's an example of what happened last year, because this channel, we've been streaming every day for about a little bit over a year now, around about a year at this point, where we went daily with these live streams. So we've been seeing all the different discounts, all the different incentives. And here is an example. We've pulled it up. You can search it for yourself on the Google machine. December 2022 Tesla deals. At that time, they ramped it up too. At the beginning of December, if my memory serves me correctly, it was a $3,750 discount at the initial point. Then they ramped it up to $7,500 off. No rebates or credits or anything like that, just a straight discount. And on top of that, to even sweeten the deal, they added 10,000 miles of free supercharging at that time as well. And then the last 3 or 4 days of the month, they added this same offer for Model S and Model X sales by the end of December of 2022. So not necessarily saying that this might happen again, but Tesla has done this. We've seen it with different pricing, different incentives, of all the different prices that they have done in the past. So if Tesla's got this demand lever or sales lever really to really push for an end of month or end of quarter sale push, if they've got too much inventory or anything like that, or if they are not hitting their number, then we will definitely start to see more incentives and deals, maybe start even December 1st at the end of the day. But if you need a vehicle, that's a whole different story. Then head on over to waitingfortesla.com, stack that with a Tesla referral code down below in the description to get an extra $500 off. And of course, stack that if you're looking for the best financing for your Tesla, not the best financing, but the best lowest monthly payment for your Tesla. That's where channel sponsors like Tenet come into play. Tenet allows you to finance your electric vehicle or your Tesla vehicle, plus even some add-ons like a home charger or gap insurance or extended warranty. They can do this because they work with credit unions and banks to get you the lowest monthly payment for your Tesla, and by deferring a portion of the loan, maybe even that $7,500 federal tax credit. They are a Tesla approved financing partner. So definitely check out Tenet down below in the description. And thank you to Tenet for sponsoring this video and a bunch of other videos this month. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Of course, if you're looking for credit unions and other banks, definitely check out the list down below in the Patreon link down below in the description. Or if you're interested in schedule a phone call with me where we can go over your exact customized buying situation, where we can answer any questions you have about how to get the best deal and the best financing rate, down below at the Patreon link. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Hellcat, thanks for coming in. Hey, has Tesla raised charging prices? I was charging after midnight for $17 with AC blasting. Now I'm generally charging with $15.5 AC $1 miles, like at superchargers or at your home charger. I did see some posts where Tesla raised supercharging prices around at certain locations in the Los Angeles area. So maybe that has happened to a couple other sites and locations as well. In this next topic, we've got a new feature demo of the Model 3 Highland, and now we've got a post that says that the Model 3 Highland will have improved suspension with select frequency dampening. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So that's my biggest gripe with the Model 3 and the Model Y is that the suspension is on the harsher side. And it's not Tesla's fault because Teslas and other electric vehicles are heavier vehicles. And so no one was really gotten it correct with a very comfortable ride for the Model 3 and Model Y. I mean, it's decent. It's not that bad, but it can be a little bit jarring. Maybe I would even say like some Honda or Toyota products could be a little bit more comfortable, but it seems like Tesla has figured this out a little bit with their newest Model 3. We've got a new post, shout out to Not a Tesla app, in which the Model 3 features an improved suspension with selective frequency dampening. I wonder if this is as good as like air suspension. It probably isn't, but hopefully there is a dial or toggle in which we can select different ways to have a more comfortable ride on your Tesla vehicle. But really cool to see we've added frequency selective dampening, which is more performant, funner to drive, and improves overall handling. I mean, that's really going to be the comfort with adding the most comfortableness with a Tesla vehicle is just making sure that it is able to handle the bumps and the potholes wherever you're at. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. We can't wait to get our hands on a Model 3 Highland. I mean, I'm debating because maybe I will just order one when it opens up in the US, and that's most likely going to be next year with that. But we're going to jump into the next topic after this water break. Superchargers, yeah, Tesla did do an update with pricing across all the different areas, and probably it did increase in your area. There was one supercharger in LA that was like 20 cents a kilowatt, and now it's like double the price or something like that. And which is kind of a smart strategy for Tesla. Like make it super cheap, make it really affordable for people, and then once people are aware, because it was a brand new supercharging spot with like 40 stalls, once there's demand, increase it just a little bit. In this next topic, we've got a round of Cybertruck news because now there will be a Tesla Cybertruck that will be auctioned off as one to be the first to own a Cybertruck, a brand new one, a 2024 Tesla Cybertruck. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Sario. He posted this. Peterson Museum, which is a car museum in LA, is auctioning off a low VIN 2024 Tesla Cybertruck during their 29th annual gala on October 7th. So interesting, because does this mean that the Tesla Cybertruck will be at that event? Will there be a customer delivery ready to go? The event will be hosted by Jay Leno, and gala tickets start at $1,750 and go up to $30,000 for a premier table. Quote, be one of the first to own a Tesla Cybertruck. So here's the post. It seems like it's an event, of course, for fundraising or things like that. Really cool to see if this will actually be around, if it will be actually at the event so they could take a delivery ASAP, or are they also just buying an order. But will be interesting to see what type of bid this actually goes out to be the first Tesla Cybertruck to be out there, because we've got an idea of what the MSRP will be, $60,000 to $70,000 maybe, but we'll see what this first one actually goes with. But it could go for like $1 million, knowing how some of these crazy vehicles could be really just a donation to some. But on top of that, big feature of the Tesla Cybertruck that was spotted, you can see there's a rear glass window right here, and it does seem like from this picture, I'm not sure where this picture is, if this is a production or prototype, but it does look like that rear back window vault opens, or window to the vault opens. Of course, it looks pretty small, but that's still better than nothing, and a really cool feature at the end of the day. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link. We support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. But thanks for coming in, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope everyone is well. Hellcat, I thought they raised it. Thank you. Yeah, it did seem like Tesla has done a round of raising the prices. Super, what do you think the Cybertruck pricing will look like? I think Cybertruck pricing is going to be $69,000 to $75,000. I'm thinking 350 to 400 mile range, and I'm thinking dual motor, as because we've seen some of those spottings of the dual motor. Tapia, hope you're doing well, Dennis. Glad to see you're still streaming and passionate about Tesla. Thanks, Tapia. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you are doing well as well. If you're out there, if you haven't bought a Tesla yet, Tapia knows that last December was a crazy time to buy a Tesla. There was plenty of incentives. There was plenty of supercharging. So if you can wait, you might as well wait till the end of the year, because we will start to see a lot of different incentives. But if you need to buy a vehicle now, definitely check out our Tesla referral code down below in the description, where you can get an extra $500 off a Model 3, Model Y, S, or even X, plus 3 months of full self-driving. Click open the link, then head on over to waitingfortesla.com, find an inventory discounted vehicle, hit the reserve, get the green check mark, and then you're ready to go and place your deposit so that you can get the extra discount at the end of the day. Alex, my state has $4,000 rebate. Inventory has SR3 for $38,000. I always wanted the burst in speed, allow performance, but the current rebate federal credit $2,000 discount in inventory is enticing. Thoughts? $2,000 discount inventory is not enough. I would say $3,000 to $4,000, maybe even $5,000 off. That's where I would want to be on a new Model 3 standard range. Super, I love your show and appreciate all the content. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for the comment. Thank you everybody that's hit the like button, and of course all the subscribes as well. We just ended a giveaway with Super Tesla Mats USA, so thank you to Tesla Mats USA. But we gotta ramp up these giveaways. I think every month as we ramp through December, we're gonna be ramping up some good giveaways, and then December we're gonna do a big one, relative to me, of course, a big giveaway at the end of or around December. In this next topic, it does seem like the Tesla month-end inventory sale is working, because now inventory for Tesla vehicles in North America are hitting, or actually US, are hitting a new low. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested in. So from what we've been seeing a a lot of inventory deals being posted up on Model 3 right now, $4,000 to $5,000 off. Model Y also $4,000 to $5,000 off. Model X and X are seeing big discounts, but that's because those demo vehicles have high mileage. But taking a look at our Tesla inventory tracking charts, we are starting to see a lot of inventory starting to dip pretty quickly. We've got it set to United States. We've got it set to Model 3, which is the pink line, and then Model Y, which is the orange and mustard. The mustard line. And we're getting to inventory levels that we haven't really seen since July of this same year, which also was a end of quarter sale month as well, or not July, but June was a end of quarter sales month. You can see now the Model Y or Model 3 is down to 466 vehicles, and Model Y is down to 255 vehicles across the country. So it seems like these big discounts that Tesla was pushing, $4,000 to $5,000, maybe $6,000 off inventory, plus the referral code credit of $500 off that you can get down below in the description, did actually start to work, and now Tesla is probably getting to the inventory levels that they like to see. So this is a great indicator to see if more incentives or more discounts are coming, and it seems like Tesla seems to have found a sweet spot with their Model 3 and Model Y. If they can do an inventory discount of $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000 off, then people will actually buy it. But that's going to be until the other indicator, if the interest rates keep going up. Right now it's at 6.34% for 72 months. Of course, you can get a better list of credit union rates at the Patreon link down below in the description of all the lists of the credit unions. But if interest rates keep going up and up and up, then prices might have to get more aggressive, but only if inventory starts to trickle up as well. The other indicator, which you might have been seeing right now is the gas prices are coming up in the area. I was driving around earlier today, and yeah, gas is easily $6 to $6.50. So if gas keeps increasing, that is also going to be a natural demand indicator or a natural demand lever for Tesla, and that just kind of sells itself for Tesla and all of, I mean, other electric vehicles as well. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to keep staying on it as we get through the end of the year and of these next few months, because right now, tomorrow, which is October, or maybe today when you're watching this video, is the first day of the last quarter. We've got some big events this year. We've got this Cybertruck event, and we've got the end of December, which is the last month of the year, and Tesla's got to hit a big goal for the year. So we could start to see more incentives, discounts, and promotions in the last few days of the year. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. If you're looking to support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there that gives you step-by-step directions on how to get the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate, definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. All right. But thanks for coming in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.